Ego Queen, love me, I know you do. And anyway, I have an awesome guest with me.
I do. You do.
I do?
I do.
Yeah, we're with each other, apparently.
So I'm Miranda, I run the channel WargamerGirl, and normally I'm in the War Machine community, so you may not know me, but now I'm playing 40k today, sort of.
I'm corrupting you.
Kind of. We'll see.
So today we're doing a 1500 point kill point game. I think it's called No Mercy, but it's kill point game. Dawn of War deployments, 1500 points of Sisters of Battle versus Imperial Guard.
Yep.
And this is going to be a fun game because we're just going to be joking most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's super, super competitive right now.
Very. Maybe by accident.
We're just going to see what the dice do. It's going to be bananas one way or the other.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I think it'll be great.
Okay, so before we start this, Miranda is using catachans. Catachans. They look like Cadians. Like, look at them. They look.
We might have one time been Cadians.
No, these are Cachadians.
Oh.
They're the Cachadian Guard Regiment, so they get to choose which one they want. One of my fans knows that because that's what he runs.
Oh, really?
So he's going to giggle about this.
Okay, great.
So it is 1500 points, and we're going to get set up, and here comes the army preview. Alright, so 1500 points of guard, what do you have?
Alright, so I've got the company commander, who is this fellow here. He's my Lord Commissar, he's my Primaris Psyker. You can tell, he's totally reading like a scroll, right? That's how that works. I've got my tank commander over here, so that's my HQ stuff. With, apparently that's the tank commander. With the Punisher cannon?
Yes,
Okay.
you want the Punisher to be the tank commander.
But I don't actually have a Punisher cannon. Whatever.
Oh, never mind.
So, anyway.
Oh, just go over their side weapons and everything.
So, I mean, technically, yes, it's modeled for that. So anyway, there are a bunch of Leman Russ battle tanks. They've all got battle cannons and heavy bolters, is actually how they were listed for this.
Okay.
And then a couple of Valkyries.
And you have the 2 Valkyrie gunships with 4 las cannons apiece. Or is that 6 las cannons on each one?
Let's see how I listed them. So, according to this list, it says they have the heavy bolters, multiple rocket pods, and las cannon.
Okay.
That's how and they look like vendettas, but for this purpose, they're Valkyries.
So you're not really, you're still getting into 40k, so you borrowed an army.
I completely borrowed this army. In fact, I'm about to take a picture of it and send it to my friend and say I preemptively apologize for how this game is about to go.
So what do these guys have?
They are autocannons, so it's just, they're all infantrymen with the heavy weapon for the autocannon, and then just regular sergeant, chainsword, last pistol, and everyone else is running las guns.
All right.
So just a lot of shots.
Nice. 2,000 points and a lot of tanks. This is the way guards should be played. So, 1,500 points of Sisters of Battle. We have a battalion and a... What is the heavy spearhead? Which is the same as what she has, because the tank commander plus the Leman Russes is a spearhead. Then she has a battalion. So, leading the battalion, we have a Canoness with Inferno Pistol and a Canoness with an Inferno Pistol. Then, for troops, we have 3 Battle Sister squads, all with 2 Meltas Combi Flamer. Pretty simple. Then we have 10 Repentia and a Mistress to go with them. The Mistress has 2 Neuro Whips.
70 templates of screen.
They are riding in a Rhino with a Storm Bolter, a Repressor, wow, it's actually an Immolator with the heavy flamethrowers, the Immolation Flamers. Then we have another one of those with the Immolation Flamers, and then another one with Multi-Meltas. Leading the Spearhead Detachment and my Warlord is my Canoness. She has the Relic Power Sword and Inferno Pistol. Then she has with her 3 Exorcist tanks, making up 1,500 points. Okay, end of deployment. I have 3 of my Immolators over here and the Rhino. The Rhino has in it the Repentia. Then there's 2 squads of Battle Sisters, 1 squad in here, 1 squad in this one, and then over here is the Canonesses, the Mistress, and the Magnifier. Over here I have triple Exorcist with my Canoness behind it, and the squad of Sisters moving up the board in the trenches. Miranda's deployment. She has the 2 Valkyries with 2 units inside it. The HQs are inside 1. The troop choice is inside another one. She has all the Lehman Russes and everything packed up against the terrain as much as possible. Those guys look like they're going to move into that piece of terrain as soon as we start. But, most important role. Who goes first? I get a +1 to this because I finished deploying before you. Which is silly. So I get a 6. And you got a 6. Uh-oh.
Gotta reroll that.
I don't like when this happens. I had a 6 again.
That's okay.
Now, you also get to seize the initiative. So on a 6, you steal the turn.
Alright, let's see if this happens. That's a 2.
So I'll get back to you at the end of movement phase for Sisters of Battle. So, end of movement phase. Sororitas, Rhinos, and Immolators rocketed up the field. This one should be back a little bit. Like, it should be back to here. Even a little bit back, more than that. There we go. Advanced, advanced, advanced. Move 12. They moved up with the Act of Faith and then moved up again for their movement phase. Exorcist and Canoness stayed still. Nothing disembarked yet. And we're going to go into shooting phase on turn 1. So, after shooting phase, this fired into the Lehman Russ that was there. This, and this fired into that Lehman Russ and finally killed it.
Yes.
That took way too much firepower.
He did a good job. He screened the rest of the army, as was his job. I knew this was going to happen.
Alright, so now we move on to Imperial Guard, turn 1. So, end of movement phase. Valkyrie flew over to here, stayed flying. Russ stayed still, Russ stayed still. These guys slightly moved, but the heavy weapon stayed still. These guys slightly moved, heavy weapon stayed still. That tank stayed still. This tank slightly moved back. This tank stayed still. This, from over here, dropped into hover mode, disembarked the 3 characters, and then moved over here. These guys moved slightly, heavy weapons stayed still. Now we go into order phase. By orders, I actually meant Psychers. This is Miranda using her mind powers on me, and it's really effective. The Psyker there is going to cast Smite on the tank, needing a 5, getting it with a 10, so that's D6, but I am going to spend a oh, it is? I am still going to spend my command point just because I love this stratagem. On a 4-up, I negate it.
Stupid.
I negate it. Good psychic phase. Now you can do your orders.
Alright, now I can do my orders.
Okay, so the tank commander gave himself the order not to suck.
Gunners kill on sight is the name of the order.
Yeah, gunners suck on sight. There we go. That actually came out a lot dirtier than I was expecting. I apologize.
You said you were going to leave Slanesh at home.
I'm trying. Yeah, see? So now we move into shooting phase. So, Guardsman Infantry Squad firing into the first Immolator. We have a ton of las guns that are going to be hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s.
Yay! Alright, so we'll do autocannon first.
Alright, hitting on 4s.
It's
One hit.
And 6 up to hit, or last...
It's strength 7, my toughness is 7, so you're wounding on 4s. That is not a wound. So now the las gun's firing in.
Needing 4-ups.
Needing 4s followed by 6s.
Right here.
Yep. Now 6s.
1, 2, 2.
Make both of them. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Valkyrie, and it's putting all of its shots into the Rhino. So, do you want to start off with the las cannons, because they're probably going to deal a lot of damage?
Sure. It's just the one las cannon.
Okay.
So it's a heavy 1, and I need a 5-up. 5-up.
Yes.
Hey!
That's definitely a hit.
Alright.
Roll to wound, it's strength 9 versus my T of 7. So it's a 3-up.
Hey.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protected indeed. And we dodged that shot.
Alright.
Now you have 6 shots with a heavy bolter.
Right. So I'm needing 5s to hit that one.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
You got this. I believe in you.
2.
2 hit.
And it's AP, or strength 5.
Alright, so wounding on 5s.
1.
An AP minus 1, so 4 up. Which I make with another 6. Now you have the rocket pods, assault 2d6.
Alright, do I roll them individually or together?
Just together, they're the same weapon.
Okay, so d6, let's give me shots.
9 shots.
Alright, so and that's
Hitting on
up.
4s. Reroll this one for being cocked. That is 4 hits.
Alright, rocket pods are AP minus 1.
Strength.
Strength 5.
Wounding on 5s.
Nothing.
No wounds. And the Rhino remains untouched.
Untouched. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try a battle cannon. Let's see if a battle cannon can do the job.
Pretty sure a battle cannon can do the job.
Alright, put all this shit on here.
So, this tank, all of your tanks have battle cannons and only 1 heavy bolter. So, looks can be deceiving.
Yes.
Anyway, so battle cannon into the Rhino and the heavy bolter into the Rhino?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys.
So, heavy D6 for the battle cannon really quickly. Here we go. Boom. You want to use your
I'm going to re-roll
Cachadians?
that. Cachadian, yes.
6 shots.
Wait a minute.
That's... Stop it.
Oh yeah, Emperor protects much? Alright.
So, 6 shots, hitting on 4s.
4, 5,
And this
6.
thing gets to fire this cannon twice,
Sure
right?
does.
Oof. Hitting on 4s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Wounding on 3s, because it's strength 8.
Yes. 2 wounds.
Alright,
AP minus 2.
5 ups. I take both, and they are how much
D3.
damage apiece? So D3, roll those. That is 3, 4 wounds. So it is down to 6 wounds. And then fire the battle cannon again.
Okay.
D6 shots. Catacans.
Are you a catacan or a catacant? Evidently, a catacant.
So roll to hit. So 1 shot.
Hits.
Hits.
Wounds on a 3-up. Nope.
No wound. Now the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolters, D3, 4-ups. 1,
That
2,
is
3.
3 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Heavy bolters, POW 5, yeah.
1.
1 wound.
AP -1, so 4 up. And I make it.
You make it.
This little rhino is taking a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, next Leman Russ, your commander who can reroll 1s, is firing the battle cannon into this and the heavy bolter into them. So, battle cannon.
See how many shots we got?
2. Do you want to just do the... Oh yeah, reroll it with Catachan. 4 shots. Do you want to just throw the other D6 in as well?
Oh, sure.
Because it gets to fire twice.
Alright, so second shot. 1. Oh my god.
Catachans. That little tantrum.
So was it 4 and then 1?
Yep, so 5 shots at it.
Man.
So hitting on 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
Hit 4 times. That's pretty impressive.
Not
On
too bad.
3s.
2.
Wounding twice. AP -2. I failed both of them, so D3 apiece, or D6 apiece, I forget what it is.
Battle cannon is D3.
Okay, that is 3-4 again, it is down to 2. Do you want to spend a command point to re-roll that?
Ooh, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Puts me down to 6.
Okay, you're at 6 command points. Re-roll that 1. Into a 1, down to 2 wounds. And now the heavy bolter into them.
Also 4 up. 1.
Re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
What is this?
Dude, this is how I roll.
All right, 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. No damage. Did nothing. Now the auto cannon. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 1 hit.
5 up, I think.
4 up,
4 up.
but it's still not enough.
Then full up moved, so it's on 5.
So this tank did move, but didn't move enough to not get the double battle cannon shots. So it has 2 battle cannons into this one and the heavy bolter into this one. Let's just do the heavy bolter first.
Alright, so
See if it bombs.
5 ups.
It actually has a special ability where if it moves half of its distance, it doesn't count the negative, so that 4 actually hits.
Oh wait, duh, that 4 does hit.
Or is that on the cannon?
No, it's not a 5, it moved.
You have a special rule with Leman Russes. I think. I might be wrong.
Is that where if they move? Like,
No, that's not a turret weapon. Unfortunately, Grinding Advance only counts as turret weapon, so it all missed.
Alright.
But you still have 2 battle cannons because of Grinding Advance into this.
Alright, so let's see if we can D6 for the first one.
Just roll both of them at once.
No.
4, 8. I think you want to keep that. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. This is on 4 ups.
Yep, hitting on 4 ups. Boop.
What the hell?
Ouch.
Alright.
that
And
3
no
misses.
rerolling ones. Yeah, so 4 hits.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s.
3s. That is 2 wounds. So, 5 up saves. I fail both of them. So it's 2d3.
2d3. 1, 3, 4.
So 4 damage to that one. The next
Did the bolters, and that didn't do shit.
the next Leman Russ, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay,
2 here and 3 here.
heavy bolters into that rhino.
So 5 ups then?
Yep. 1 hit.
Wounding.
No wounds. The battle cannons. They are catachans.
Yeah, let's see if we don't reroll this to a 1.
9 shots.
Alright.
4 up to hit.
It's a lot of 3s. That's a cock die.
Yep. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Yep.
And now wounding on 3s. It's 3 wounds. This is actually going into dangerous territory.
2
So I save 2 and take 1, so D3. 1 damage. So this one has taken 5.
Bolters. Did we roll those? They did.
Yep.
didn't they?
And now you just have the Valkyrie and this squad left.
Holy cow.
light fire from the lasguns went into the sisters, did nothing, and now the autocannon into the damaged rhino, trying to finish it off. Both hits.
Wow.
4s to wounds. 1 wound. I don't make this save, and that is 2 damage, which destroys it. So, on a 6, it explodes. It does not explode. So, last thing to fire is the Valkyrie. It seems pretty cheesy right now. I'm gonna make the pun, but I'm sorry. Anyway, las cannon going into this one. Everything else going into this. So, 2 heavy bolters and 2 rocket pods
Now,
to try to finish off those sisters.
it moves, so it takes a negative, right? But it's
Yes.
in hover mode, so it gets a positive
Yep, so it's
on a 4-up.
hitting normally. So, let's do the heavy bolters first.
Okay?
So 6 shots, hitting on 4s.
You want to roll this here, maybe?
Yep. Okay, so that is 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, because I'm toughness 3. 2 6-up saves, because I don't have armor. I make neither, so this girl dies and this one dies. It's good that you killed one, because she broke off our base.
Oh, okay.
Now, 2d6 shots into them with the multiple rocket pod.
Alright, so let's see if we roll the crappy one. They're both crappy.
But it is a multiple shot weapon. Doesn't catacans kick in?
Yeah, it does.
So reroll them.
I can reroll both because they're 2 separate shots?
Yep.
That's not.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots.
2,
Hitting on 3s.
8.
So 4 hits, 4 misses.
4 missiles. And their power.
Wait, did you pick up 8 shots instead of 9? Roll 1 more. Yep, okay. So 4 hits,
Power string 5.
wounding on 3s. We must learn from the pain. So 4 died from there, and now the las cannon into this tank.
4 up.
Hits.
What is it, 5 up?
No, 3. Strength 9.
Oh, shit.
Nothing.
The amount of ones I've rolled in this game.
Yeah, your ones are really...
Kind of amazing, right?
I know. Just like your shirt. Shirt's amazing. I guess you could say it's wonderful.
We should keep playing.
She hates me now. Anyway, that ends Imperial Guard turn 1. I do have a morale check on them. You could? Do you want to?
No, I don't want to charge you. I'll just...
Oh, that is bad. I will get back to you in just a second with that.
Dice. Would you
Okay,
say that?
I'm gonna re-roll this. Using a command point. Ah, come on. What is their leadership again? 8. I lose 1 of them, so splat. And they stay in the battle at least. All right, Sisters of Battle. Turn 1, I'm gonna do an active. Turn 2, Act of Faith. I automatically get it. The Repentia are going to move twice. Scratch that. I'm going to put 1 back with the Act of Faith. And then I'm going to go into movement phase. End of movement phase. Canoness and the Exorcist stood still. Immolators moved up. Disembarked all of the characters. Well, they disembarked the characters first, then moved. And so we have the Mistress, the Magifier, and 2 Canonesses out, aimed at that tank. Repentia moved up to that squad. Sisters of Battle moved over here to try to get that tank. If all goes well, I should be able to pop 3 tanks. Maybe. Anyway, let's go into Sisters of Battle shooting phase on turn 2. End of shooting phase. The 3 Exorcists fired everything into the Valkyrie, dropping it down to 6 wounds. Over here, we dropped that Lehman Russ down to 4. With the combined fire of both of these and 2 Meltas, and these girls killed some guardsmen over there. We don't really care about that. All of these threw grenades and fired Inferno into that. Dropped a wound off of it. And it was actually this that dropped the wound off of it.
Yeah, that's true. They all bounced off.
Yep.
It's pretty fantastic.
So now we go into assault phase. The Repentia going into the guardsmen. I do make the charge, and you do get to overwatch.
Hell yeah.
Okay, 15 shots from guardsmen. On sixes.
Sixes. It's a cocked die,
Reroll
unfortunately. There's my one.
They are still under orders until next turn.
So we're rolling ones.
Yep.
Yay.
It probably tastes like chicken, because everything tastes like chicken.
Alright, so you got one hit,
Yes, I do. And
4 up to wounds. Nothing. Autocannon, 2 shots.
One shot.
Nope,
There's
2 shots. Doosh.
One.
That's a hit, wounding on 2s.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Today, guys.
And then the Whip Mistress is going to go into them. Pulling a double 1 and not making it. Good job, girls. Alright, I'll get back to you after combat. So, after the combat, I killed 8 guys, so that's a morale minus 8 on that guy.
So I can use the leader's morale, right? Which is generally 9.
I think so, because of his ability.
So I'd have to roll a 1 to not lose more guys.
Yep. He did.
Alright, stuff's happening.
Stuff is finally happening. Alright, so now we move on to guard. Turn 2?
Turn 2?
Or turn 3? No, turn 2.
You're
Turn 2.
You were top of turn.
Okay.
So that's going to drop in the hover, and they're going to stay in hover, and it can still move, huh?
That one can still move. But it is in hover.
I just don't want it to
You
blow up
can
and kill all
actually
these guys.
bring it back to kill some of these, or you could leave it where it is, because it actually has a good firing arc.
Well, sort of, but if it blows up, which is likely to happen, it can...
It only does D6, which won't kill too many guardsmen.
Mortal wounds, though, right?
But it's a 1 in 36 chance of it blowing up.
Alright, we'll leave it.
Okay, staying still. Actually, your army stood still.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
Alright, shoot 'em up phase. Where do you want to... psychic phase.
Yeah. We're gonna
Smite into my mistress. Would you like to
so we're gonna
command
spend
point?
a command point to reroll.
Roll a 5 up to see if you get your command point back. You do. So you're still at 7. And then reroll 1 of the die. You get it. I'm going to spend a command point and negate it.
Okay.
So I'm down to 1 command point.
Alright, now
shoot 'em
the
up
shooting
phase.
So that's rerolling ones, and everything else is just shooting as normal. We'll start here on the character. So battle tanks, that's a heavy D6.
You're going to throw...
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's too much, isn't it?
That's a little bit much. Although you would
But otherwise,
guarantee
I've
it's
got the
death.
heavy bolter. I really don't like her, and she scares me.
She is scary. Like, she's carrying 2 whips like a jerk.
And I've sucked this round, so I'm going to put the heavy bolters into, I guess this would be the next closest target?
I would target them.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to target these guys with the heavy bolters and target her with the autocannon, or the battle cannon.
Alright, so 2 shots with the battle cannon. Douche. 6 hits. Or 6 shots.
I'm going to reroll one of those, because...
Yep, catacans. Holy
10
cow. She is definitely dead.
10.
Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Rerolling ones.
Holy cow. That is a lot of hits. Alright, wounding on 2s. Oh, she's so dead. I'm just gonna take this. Okay, so it's -2. She has a 5 up. Oh, she did. Yeah, she's dead. And that is a kill point for you. And now you have the heavy bolter into the girls.
Yeah, so that's 3, right?
Yep.
And
Hitting on
4 up.
4s. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. And she's definitely dead. Splat. Okay. So, after these guys all shot into them and the autocannon into this, yeah, it wasn't that great. So now, Lehman Ross firing its heavy bolter into them, battle cannon into that. So let's do let's get the heavy bolters out of the way.
Need force.
2 hit, wounding on 3s.
2 hit, wounds.
4 up saves. Make them. 2 battle cannons.
Stop this bullshit. Alright, 2 battle cannons. Catachan! 6 shots.
Better than nothing.
That's better than what I would get.
Okay.
So needing force.
On 4s. Okay, 2 hits. 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. A 4 and a 6. So one of those goes through with D3. 3 damage down to 2 wounds. Okay.
Shice.
A heavy bolter could finish this thing off.
If I could hit.
Yeah.
I need 5 ups.
Well, there's this.
There's this, so.
Okay, next up we have the Valkyrie firing 2 heavy bolters and the 2 rocket pods into them and a las cannon into this. Let's do the las cannon.
Las cannon.
4 up.
Rerolling.
It's actually a 3 up.
Rerolling.
But still re-rolling.
So let's see if I get my command point refunded. I do!
You haven't spent a command point this game.
No, I haven't. That's the one thing I've been able to roll.
Yeah.
So 3 up, you said?
Hits.
That's it. Power.
3 up to wound.
Can't spend a command point on that, can I? Damn it. These ones, man.
It's nothing but 6 and 1s this game.
Yeah.
Let's get the heavy bolters out of the way, see if that kills them.
Alright, so I'm on a 3 up, yeah?
Yep.
3 hits. Thank goodness for that.
3's to wound. It saves.
Auto.
The rocket pods.
So we're rolling this to see how many
shots? Reroll that with the Catachan.
8. 3's to hit, right?
Yep. 3's to hit.
These ones.
Decent amount of hits.
Alright, so that's 5
Wounding
hits.
on 3's.
That's all wounds.
That is 2 dead because they're -1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 dead girls. Next up is the Lehman Ross firing its heavy bolters into them and the battle cannons into this. So let's get those heavy bolters out of the way.
Need force. That's garbage.
Okay then. 2 battle cannon shots.
I'm gonna re-roll this bullshit. Ah, 4 shots.
Oh no.
Needing force. They all
4
randomly
hits.
hit. What's
Wounding on 3's.
3's. 1.
Emperor protects.
Alright. They shot. He shot. They shot.
You shot with that.
Yeah.
You have 1 tank left.
And then these guys.
And all of that.
Crap. Alright.
Last, Lehman Ross firing its double battle cannon into this and 3 heavy bolters into this. Let's see if you can blow it up.
Alright. Let's try for the battle. Need force.
1 hit.
1 hit.
No wounds.
I'm gonna spend a command point to reroll that bullshit. I got my command point back! This is amazing.
God damn it. That's a hit?
Ah, that's a wound. Or does it?
No, that's a hit. You rerolled the hit.
Oh.
Didn't you?
No, I hit with 1, then we rolled a wound.
Oh, okay, so that is a wound. Force. Makes it.
Okay. Fine.
Double battle cannon.
Negate me. Just do that. I'm gonna leave it. 9.
Okay. Totally re-roll that. It'll turn into that. See? Better. Less shots.
So is that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Need force. So So that's five hits.
Yep.
And
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. That's all but 1.
No, that's not all saves, is it? So it's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 up.
Yeah, so you're totally fine.
Oh no. Next
all
we
of
have
this into this, right? Can I?
No,
I can target that.
try to kill this.
All of this into this.
All right, just do the auto
something.
cannons.
To the auto cannon.
Both hit.
All right, wounding on what? 5, 6, 5 because of the whatever.
No, strength 7, wounding on 4s.
1.
That's a wound. Tank doesn't save. I am
And
going to
it's 2
spend. I need my last command point for something else. This tank is going to erupt. Maybe. No, complete opposite.
No explosions.
Squad 3 is going to jump out and the tank is dead.
Start with the last.
So, after the tank exploded, none of the girls died. Las cannon coming from the Valkyrie into this.
We agreed it was hovering, right?
Yeah, it's hovering.
So
on a
3.
3. Misses, and you can't spend a command point because you spent one this turn.
Alright.
Double missile shot. Catacan. 9. You got this.
4, 6, 8, 9.
We are on a time restraint, so we're probably not going to finish this game, unfortunately.
What am I wounding on?
Wounding on strength 5, so 5s. So 4. And this is -1. That is 1 damage on it. So this tank is now down to 5 wounds. So, heavy bolters into it. 6 shots.
Needing 3s. Wow, these ones, man.
So 3 hits. On 5s.
1.
On 4. Makes it. And that wraps up your shooting phase.
Charging?
Alright, I'll do all my Overwatch. Okay, done. You do have to roll 2d6 to see if you make it, because if you roll double 1, you don't make it.
Oh, and there's a really good chance of that.
Alright, you make it. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove her.
Oh, okay, cool.
They can't make saves for anything, so yeah.
Should he? I guess he could try to charge them.
I would not do that.
Okay.
Because, yeah. Although, does he have a power weapon?
He should. He has a power sword. They both have power
Okay.
swords. So.
Roll into him.
7.
7 might make it, so I have 2 Meltaguns. Neither hit. I have a Combi Flamer. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP minus nothing, so normal save.
Probably a 4.
Takes a wound. And then I have 6 bolter shots. And that is 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. 1 armor save. Plus 1 for cover. Takes a wound going in. The Commissar is damaged.
I think he has a total of 3.
I should have like 4 or 5.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got a power sword and something or other.
Alright. End. Demon. End of combat. Commissar came in, did nothing. I punched him back.
Yep.
He's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah, he got hurt going in.
Yeah, that's really funny. Alright, so we're gonna try to wrap this up in one more turn. And because, well, the con is ending, which sucks. I'm sad. So, start of the turn, we're gonna do an act of faith on them to fire the Meltas and the flamethrower into that. So, Meltaguns hitting on 3s.
That's a hit.
Double hits, wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds. That is just d6 damage each. 8 damage. Does it explode?
No saves at all, right?
No, because it's a -4.
Oh gosh. No.
It does not explode, so it just goes away. And now the Imagifier goes off. The Cannoness will shoot her Inferno Pistol at that tank. She hits, re-rolling that 1. She hits on 2s. Damn it, no. That was just not meant to be at all.
Yeah, no, that was stuffing you right out the gate.
Okay. Actual movement and shooting phase. Alright, end of movement phase. Shuffled up over here to try to take out that tank. Shuffled up over here to take out that tank. Stayed still, and that is pretty much it. We're gonna take the Exorcist and fire into the jet again and hope that we take it down. End of my shooting phase. Everything over here fired into that tank and finally killed it for Slay the Warlord. These girls shot into that tank, brought it down to 10.
He's the warlord. I didn't tell you. I'm not joking.
I know you're not joking because I remember talking about this. Because you took him to get the 5-up ignore. Or 5-up get back your points.
I didn't slay the warlord.
I hate everything. You know what? I'm gonna punch your guy.
Who's punching my guy?
These girls.
These girls?
So that is 4 attacks normal, 3 for the Sister Superior. So 3. I had to actually count that, like,
How much times?
hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Your strength, whatever?
I'm strength 3, so I'm wounding you on 4s. So it's 2 wounds, 2 4-up armor saves, or he dies. He takes a wound
1.
and punches back now.
3. He has 3 attacks.
Okay.
You've got approximately 10 more minutes before we
Yep.
It'll be done.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so 3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
It's positive strength, so I think I wound on 3s. It's a +1 strength, right?
Oh yeah, you're Catachan.
Yeah.
Catacan. On 3s.
So of course I roll shit.
Do you want to re-roll one of those? You have a command point,
Can I do that?
and it's a different phase. So
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Do you get it back?
No, not this time.
You're down to 6. You're down to 6.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, and that I can't fail. And that is the end of Sisters, turn 3. So this is going to be the final turn of this game because, well, we have to leave.
Yeah,
That sucks.
that does suck.
It does. I am sad because I am having fun hanging out with you.
It was our only game together.
Yeah.
Just have to do this again.
Yep. I'll have to see you at Valhalla and Nova.
That's right.
See, that's the only...
It's the only thing.
Yeah.
It's the only answer.
Exactly. So, Imperial Guard, turn 3. Okay, so combined fire from the autocannons just dealt this thing down to 1 wound. The las guns dealt its last wound. I'm spending a command point to re-roll the save.
Does it blow up?
Oh, don't say that. Okay, so this tank just goes away. I would have scored you a lot of points if it blew up.
I know, it would have been amazing.
Because it would have killed her, damaged her, killed some of them, killed some of them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and finish this turn really quickly and just get back to you at the end of this.
How about
Okay, so end of game. Miranda killed a lot that turn. She killed the Battle Sister squad completely. She killed one of the tanks, and she whittled the squad down to like nothing. So let's go over kill points. You got my 3 troop choice. Oh, you didn't get all 3 troop choices.
No.
So you got 2 points from there.
Yeah.
You killed 3 tanks. So it's 5 points. Okay, you killed the Mistress, which is 6. You killed the Repentia for 7.
Okay.
So you're sitting at 7. Right? And I think that was everything that died. Yes.
I think so. So you got 1 Valkyrie, the tank commander, and 2 tanks, right?
An infantry squad.
Tank. There's another one I thought.
You had a total of 5 tanks, and I killed 3 of them.
Yes.
So it's 3, 4,
One of those.
infantry squad
Yep.
for 5.
None of my 1 commander, but not my warlord.
Yeah, and I have behind enemy lines, because I'm there.
Yep.
I don't have Slay the Warlord, but I do have First Blood. But I never really count First Blood because I do First Strike instead. So this game actually goes to you by 1 point.
Beginner's luck for the win.
We were rolling 1s and 6s all game.
That was all the game. It was really aggravating.
So?
actually.
Hey, get back here. Get back
Sorry,
here.
we're getting like kicked out. So.
Yeah, we do have to pack up really quickly. So we're gonna pack this up and then do an after game talkity talk.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a really fun game.
That was pretty exciting.
So did you like 8th edition?
Yeah. I wish there were more benefits for rolling ones.
No.
If that were the case, it would be a great game because I would win all the time.
We've rolled, I want to say, the odds of rolling that the way we did, we re-rolled ones all the time with all of our abilities and aura abilities and command traits, and we kept rolling them into ones.
Yeah, no, every reroll was a win.
It was crazy. But how does it feel to be the only person to beat me at Adepticon?
Oh, heck yeah, it's amazing. It's like the best feeling in the world.
Like I went 5 games, I think. I didn't play in any of the actual big tournaments or anything. And I'm not bragging, but it's just like...
Well, and I accused her beforehand of being a table bully.
I am a table bully.
Oh, now she's...
Yeah, but at least I'm cute.
There.
See, it didn't work on her because she's also cute.
Oh, there you go. So
See,
that's why I
that's-
won. It was my female wiles.
Yeah, it was that. My natural advantage went away.
Oh, there you go. The boys beat the girls this time, Alexis. We're gonna have a rematch.
Yeah, we are. So, at Nova or at Valhalla?
Whatever happens first.
All right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that battle report. Miranda, you're awesome. Be sure to check out her channel. Link is going to be in the description down below.
Yep.
And
Maybe I'll do more 8th edition. We'll see.
We should. Anyway, guys, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye.